can open the chat on your phone if you want.
Can I what?
You can open the chat on your phone if you want, since I won't be able to.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Just call me Richard.
Hey, hey, Charlie Grace and Rob on the road. It's drive time. Hey, hey. Don't do like I do and tell him how to drive. No, I'm driving this time, Charlie Grace. I am driving this time. So this is all me. Jim's looking at the chat.
Just call me Richard.
So here we go. Jim is going to read the chat because I can't really look at it.
It's Erica.
Erica!
And Nate is here.
Dun dun dun.
And Rob on the phone. It's your face.
Rob on the phone.
I mean, Rob on the road.
Rob
he's
on
on
the
my phone. But he's on the road.
What in the hell?
Is your door open? Is my door open?
No, I think it's this one. Stupid freaking...
Okay, here we go.
Alright. Truck likes to yell at me.
Shana.
Shana banana.
Kelly. Are we stopping for coffee or for donuts? Sorry, we had our coffee and our English muffins.
What's up, everybody?
Hello, Haley.
Haley
Lynch.
Hello, Haley Lynch. Welcome to the chat.
Yes, it is 25 degrees here in north central New Jersey. Kaylee will be in charge of welcoming people, so I don't have to try and type while the car is moving.
Kaylee can be in my third co-pilot, my second co-pilot.
Who got 2 inches of snow? Rob got 2 inches of snow in the UK this morning.
Wow.
Damn.
Right?
Will it melt during the day, Rob, or do you have to go out and shovel?
Rob actually has to break out the shovel? What is that all about?
Damn you, snow. Fancy. What? Charlie, is it that question to Rob about the house price?
How many? We got 7 in the house, 7 in the truck.
9.
Oh, it's a ducky or a geesey just hanging out on the grass.
Oh, come on. So, I'm gonna tell them about Rob coming in and streaming last night.
So I don't know if any of you caught it last night, but my gig to Quartzsite was actually streamed on YouTube through Traveling Robert's music channel, Robert Morales. So go back to Robert Morales' channel and you'll get to see what we did last night. I didn't even know he was going to stream it, but he did, and it worked out flawlessly. And it was an awesome time had by all.
So, Charlie Grace, to answer your question, the homes in this area run anywhere from $350,000 to $600,000, depending upon the size, location. Most of them are on 50 by 100 lots. But it's, we have like train service to New York, and good bus service to New York, and that sort of thing. So that's why the houses are so expensive. And the taxes are very high.
Yeah, it's the thing about Jersey, the taxes are high. Oh, look, you can see my hairbands in the camera.
Your hairbands?
Look, my yellow hairband.
Oh. Oh, Rob said they blocked the video already.
Oh, no, they didn't.
They did.
Like they deleted it, or they just muted it?
It was up
Road
an hour ago.
treatment in progress for what? We're getting snow?
I don't know. Good morning, Bernie.
Bernie!
No, they shut it off, Kaylee, but then it came back on. And this morning, I checked the Robert Morales channel, and it was there. I actually watched it.
Yeah.
I kind of breezed through it. But so it was there as of like half an hour ago. So, yeah, it's Rob. It's not on Traveling Robert. It's on Robert Morales. That other one, he pulled it down because he accidentally started transmitting on Traveling Robert.
Yeah, it's on the Robert Morales
channel. Morales Music.
Yeah, because he accidentally transmitted on Traveling Robert and he had to delete the video. So it's on the other Mini Tinny Lounge channel.
Lucretia is a little calmer this morning. Bob's Wells people gave her a new appointment date and time. I don't know what it is.
Oh, God.
So the big question is Kaylee, are they on the road yet? 10, 9, 8, it's 7:30 out there.
Oh, Kaylee sees the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an hour and 38 minutes, Kaylee, yeah.
Yeah. He did get taken down 4 times last night. They stopped the stream.
And then they started back up again.
And then they started it again. So most of it is there.
Actually, if you watch the replay of the live, you don't see any of that.
Yeah, you don't see any of that. It's just they just stopped the.
It plays flawlessly through the whole thing. You don't see the copyright intermission.
All right, Kaylee. They're Lucretia and Richard are getting ready to leave for hopefully their last stint to Torsa. And they got a new appointment with the guy Bob Wells.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah, because they were supposed to be there at like 6, I think.
Rob says, I believe the real question is, will Sonia be swearing at drivers today? Possibly.
Maybe. It depends on how dumb they are.
Yeah, we were very, although I must say that I had a bit of a technical problem getting started, but I just watched the video from 3CX this morning, and it looks great, and the music sounds great. So
you see all the raw behind the scenes footage.
Yeah. So if anybody would like to have that when I get home, just drop either Sonia or I an email saying, just please send me the link, and I'll send you the link. And then what I tell people, click on the link, start the video, right click on the video, and then download it locally so you can hold on to it for a while.
Yeah.
Because the link's only good
The link
for
is
7
only
days.
good for 7 days, so you have to download it right away.
Rob says that he can see the link, but it won't load.
But Kaylee can play it, no problem.
Hello, Liquid Sunshine. I must have missed you. Good morning.
Sharon, good morning.
Shannon must be listening to it because it's saying she's here in the Sweet Home Alabama.
Yeah.
You know, Rob, maybe it's because you're in the UK.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, because he can go into Mini Tinny Lounge with no problem.
Can, but
oh, the copyright.
the copyright's different
okay.
in the UK.
Okay.
So maybe they ban it from down. We'll send you the
send you the
raw
link,
video,
Rob.
the link, Rob, when we get back.
T Squad, morning. How are you? Thanks for coming in.
We'll see how many people had hangovers in Quartzsite this morning.
Hello, Mr. Corvette. Just across 3 lanes. Hey, it's the Jersey Slide. Look at that.
Yeah, and he's not even from Jersey.
Wow.
Like Ohio or Florida plates. All right, Rob. So it's the damn British government.
That's all right. We'll send you the video.
We'll send you the video.
Damn you, British government.
We just had one, Rob. You want some erratic lane changes, please? Our wee journey. Oh, that's right. She hasn't been here before.
Who's that?
Liquid Sunshine.
Oh, no, not for a drive stream, no.
This is about 75 minutes, 80 minutes?
Yeah.
From where we live down to the campground where her trailer is. No, it's New York, kid figures.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun, Nate. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, my fear is not leaving to go from here, but returning.
What kind of weather we're going to come back to?
What kind of weather am I going to drive into?
Because we'll have to stay south and come back up in order to avoid any of the winter weather coming back.
Everybody must have stopped to get a cup of coffee. Sharon says the Scottish government are fan. I don't know if that's...
Well, she's in Scotland.
Yeah, no.
It's the Parkway 500. That's supposed to be weird for them because we drive on the right and they drive on the left.
Well, that's okay. they can just stand on their head. On the right side of the road.
What did Rob say?
Rob wants to know why we're off to the trail.
We have to drop off some firewood that I have in the back of the truck. That I got from work.
So, and actually, I don't think we could have a fire if we wanted to.
No.
Kaylee wanted to know if we were going to have a campfire. No.
Yeah, we can't because they're closed.
So we got special permission to go in and drop this off today.
Special permission. We have to go in through the outgate. You know how weird that's going to be?
Oh, okay. Well, I guess the outgate's still broken.
Well, they have the in gate chained.
Oh.
and they kept the out gate open because you can't see it from the road.
Oh, okay.
So that's what she told me on the phone.
Okay. I have 10 in.
10 in the 10. I'm sewing 7.
Good morning, Joe. Joe Van.
Joe Van, the man. Joe Van, the man.
Kaylee must be watching
She's watching
the
the
video
Christians.
over because Led Zeppelin through the outdoor.
I didn't play Led Zeppelin.
You did that?
We're going in
Can
through
you
the
not
outdoor.
go for maintenance?
Yeah, we can do, check on the camper, do some stuff, but we can't stay there because the water's off. And the maintenance guy isn't coming till opening day anyway, which I just might take off.
DGIF.
Bree!
Oh, this is cool. You can't get to the left lane, can you? No. If you guys look all the way to the left, when we get up here just a little ways, I'm going to show what they do here when they think it's going to snow or ice. This is actually in the left lane, the truck, they're actually, in that tank is pickle juice. Pickle
juice.
brine.
Pickle brine.
And they spray that on the road. Oh, you said that because Sonia said we're going through the outdoor. Okay.
Yeah, in through the outdoor.
At the campground. Got it. Well, Nate, all I can tell you is you got to be prepared, man. You got to think everything out, know what you're going to, experience. Take a couple of short trips with the trailer first, know how it handles. And that's what they didn't do. And,
they took one short trip.
Yeah, they took one short overnight trip, and they had issues with that.
Yeah.
So, I don't highly recommend
just pick it up and going.
Your first trip with a rig that's new to you to be to a place where there's no electric and there's no hookups and there's their solar isn't hooked up yet. So, whatever. Yes, salty asphalt, but it does help to keep the ice from forming on the road, Rob. So, and it's not like regular road salt that, because they're so close to the ocean here, it's natural, so it's not supposed to damage anything else.
Doesn't damage the concrete or the blacktop or anything.
Yeah, and if it gets into the storm sewers and it gets out into the marshes, it doesn't do anything there either. So. Justin and Christina's here.
Justin and Christina.
Sharon says that the Scottish has a different type of politicians. They put their money where their mouths are. Free prescriptions, university tuition, and the other parts of Britain don't.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to ask you, Sharon, and we don't know you're talking about politics. How do they pay for that? What does it cost you as a taxpayer to pay for that? And Bernie wants to know where we are in New Jersey.
Well, right now we're in Monmouth County, right?
Yeah, we're about to the east of here, which would be to the viewer's left. We're probably about 5 miles from New York Bay, which of course opens to the Atlantic Ocean. And we're about 35 miles south of New York City. Really? So, let's see. Sharon says that they pay the same taxes and stuff as the rest of the UK.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
taxes.
Damn you, taxes. Boom, chicka pop. Yeah, Kaylee lives about an hour and a half south of us, southwest of us. If I wanted to go to Kaylee's house, I would go down the turnpike instead of the parkway.
Well, that's all right, Sharon. Different philosophy. She says that they, meaning the politicians, just know the best way to get on in the world is health and education. Sorry not to be political.
Oh, no worries.
No worries.
Why do I always get stuck behind this little people?
Well, slow is a relative term.
Yeah, the Garden State Parkway, which is the road that we're on now, runs along the coast of New Jersey, and the New Jersey Turnpike runs more inland towards the southwest of the state, like if you were going towards Philadelphia. I guess is the best way to
Daily
describe.
bus. So which road was I on? A daily bus from Philly into Atlantic City. Well,
That's
now
the
you're on
expressway.
the third big toll road in New Jersey, which
The
is
Atlantic City Expressway.
Atlantic City Expressway. And that runs from
Philadelphia.
pretty much the
to Camden, right?
yeah, it runs from Camden to Atlantic City.
It goes
Camping
across the
therapy is
state.
here.
Camping therapy. Yeah, it goes across the state widthwise from Philly.
So camping therapy wants to know what we're doing.
We're driving to the campground. Drop off some firewood. Make sure that the camper's in one piece.
Yeah, we'll be shooting video there and posting it probably tomorrow, I guess. Okay, I missed this one. Kaylee said, "You ever notice how everyone going slower than you is a moron, and everybody going faster is an asshole?" Yes, I have.
Especially in New Jersey.
Storeen.
Camping therapy.
Okay. so different to be on the road and not driving into the sunset. Does this mean that we get to enjoy the full spectacle of the roundabout of doom?
Oh, yes. Oh, no.
No, we're not.
No, we're not going on the 206 circle today. Because we're not taking the turnpike. We'll be getting off and going the back way, I guess, or the other way in from the other side. Because, as you can see, there's no traffic on the parkway, so I don't have to avoid it.
Yeah. Joe Van says, watch out for the Jersey Devil. They like to hibernate in campgrounds. We have Jersey Devil repellent.
Yeah, we have. It's kind of like bear spray, but, you know, it's only for the Jersey Devil.
Everyone going the same speed as you. Oh, right beside you is annoying. Yes.
I'm doing 75, so...
75. Hear that? 75 and a 65.
But we have the badge of America.
Yeah, we have badge of America card. Okay, Kaylee. We will check you later. Thank you for helping, and we'll probably be here for a while longer. Say hello to Bruce for us. Kaylee's going to go over and make sure Bruce doesn't paint over Mousy.
Oh. Oh, yeah, he said something about recycled something or other this morning.
Slowpoke. Sharon says she misses her holiday camper. It's a trailer by the beach.
Oh, there you go. Well, we're only about a half an hour from the beach.
This time of year.
We're a tad more inland. Okay, Kaylee.
Everybody was nursing a hangover this morning.
Ooh, you made the window whistle.
Sorry.
No, I just thought that was kind of funny.
Rob wants to know if we're going to stop for snacks. Some passengers may have forgotten their snacks. And
Rob, where's the backpack I gave you? You're supposed to have that backpack ready at all times, just in case.
I think he does, but he doesn't want to share.
It's supposed to have his coloring book and his sandwiches and his drinks.
And let's see. Bernie wants to know if we normally have snow where we are. The place, and then where she has her trailer is normally open all year, but it's restricted now because of COVID. She's enjoying the trip.
Woo!
So,
And I don't need a GPS.
so you probably answered the snow question.
Which doesn't sound like a question. What's
Yeah, no. Would you normally have snow here?
Would we normally have snow here? I don't know. Last year, Jersey got a total of 4 inches of snow for the entire winter. This year we've had 6.5 maybe. We had a half an inch fall the other night, but by the middle of the afternoon it was gone. So
Erica's here.
Erica!
Rob says he's got his coloring book, but someone who looked a lot like Katie scribbled rude shapes on all the pages.
The last time we had any significant amount of snow was about 3 years ago, and that was a good foot or so. We go in cycles, you know. We'll go a few winters where we have nothing or next to nothing, and then we'll get slammed with a good amount of snow. We've been, you know, usually our winters, you know, unless we have a polar vortex or something come down from Canada, usually our winters run in the 30s and 40s, maybe a couple of days in the 50s. So we get kind of lucky with that.
So let's see. Kaylee said years ago used to get plenty of snow.
Yeah.
Global warming is going to make us the tropics in a few decades.
I'm okay with that.
I doubt it.
I don't like
Rob
winter.
said we had snow on Easter once and a barbecue for Christmas. British weather is nothing but unpredictable.
Just like Jersey weather.
Kaylee told Rob that well, you recognize my work. Oh yes, we know that, Sharon. That William is your brother.
Yeah. Oh, William is your brother?
Really? I thought it was your husband. But
No, Neil Young Photos is her husband.
Oh, right.
I didn't know that William was her brother. Okay. It's a family affair on that chat.
Wow.
That's cool.
Justina and Christina says we get lots and lots of snow. We're in the middle of a polar vortex right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
That's scientific terms for, oh my God, is it cold?
They're in Montreal.
Montreal.
And I think Christina speaks French.
And then Rob says the PRNJ will only recognize 4 inches of snow per year, provided it has filled out the correct permits in advance.
Yeah. I only authorize so many inches of snow per year, and it's usually like nothing or next to nothing.
Yeah.
And this year, you know, even though I said that I was going to cancel winter, I actually canceled the snow instead. So,
Sharon says, I thought you would like to know he stays with us, so we watch together.
oh, okay.
They both speak French.
That's Justin and Christina.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
kind of almost like a requirement to live in Quebec.
I know, but yeah.
And Lucretia and Richard were speaking French the last couple of the days. I don't know if that was French or...
No, that yeah.
Rob says he speaks stock worker French. It's such a pretty language.
Oui. Parlez-vous français? That's about like the only thing I know in French. You go oui? No, poo. Oui, poo. Where's Naj? We need some poop emojis.
She's working.
Oh,
She
that's
works
right.
on Sunday mornings.
Yeah. We need the poop emojis.
So Sharon say good morning to William if he's awake and not doing his
Nursing thing.
nursing thing, which,
That man works a lot of hours.
yes. Yeah, Rob says F this, F that, F the other. Oh, je faisais français.
Francis? Who's Francis?
How was the gig last night?
Woo woo!
That Erica wants to know.
Erica, you watched it. You were there.
That was an unexpected development that Robert was going to live stream.
Yeah, we had no clue.
Had we known sooner, we would have sent out a notice for
Yeah,
you
but
guys.
he just said, "Oh, I'm just gonna broadcast it on my music channel." We were like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah. So, and he made it like an hour before YouTube shut him down the first time.
Well, if you go back and watch the replay, you don't see any of that interruption. Believe it or not, it's kind of funny. So you get to see everything you missed for those few minutes. That
Yeah. And Bree just put the link up. Depending upon where you are in the world, you may or may not be able to click on it.
Yeah.
Joe said he watched a little this morning.
But it was really, really fun. Everybody had a good time. I thank the internet gods for being on our side. Robert got a huge thank you from me in a text message last night, and he responded, "You're welcome. It was fun." This guy needs to get his car washed.
Yeah. He's from out of state too, but I can't. I think he's out of state.
Is that a Jersey tag on that car?
Yeah, it is. I thought it was Virginia.
He needs a car wash. Get that thing washed there, buddy.
You know what? I'll bet you he was going down a road where they were brining.
Oh, yeah, maybe. But still, why would you want to leave that on your car?
Maybe he hasn't got a chance to get it washed.
There's salt in that pickle juice. Record, so everybody knows, Robert does not like pineapple on his pizza. Robert does not like pineapple on his pizza.
Fantastic travel, says here.
It's Sherry! Sherry, where you been? We miss you. Are you still in Quartzsite, Sherry?
Are they all hung over from last night, Sherry? Kaylee says, glad to hear that. Pineapple is a piece pizza blasphemy.
Yeah, pineapple is pizza blasphemy.
And Justin said, I got you under my channel shout outs on my channel page.
Oh, thank you.
That's for Fantastic Travel.
Oh, Fantastic Travel, okay.
Sorry.
Oh, well. I was going to thank him anyway, but okay.
All right. Justin and Christina have posted the necessary poop emojis. There's only Rob on the road is doing a crossword puzzle. Late poop.
Le poop.
And Sherry says she's not at the queue.
Oh, okay. Is she going back to Florida?
What you doing, Sherry? Unless you're driving.
Are you going back to Florida?
Tell us. Inquiry minds want to know. Inquiry minds. Sherry said she left the queue a few days ago.
Oh, okay.
Well, we hope you had a good time.
Yeah, and wherever you are, whether you would like to divulge that or not, we hope you are safe.
It's a state secret. Lance is here.
It's Mr. Boondockin' with Booma. Sherry, are you at a cracker donkey?
Rob just typed something in French on French. Or is des portraits?
He probably Googled it.
Oh, I'm sure he did. 18 and
18
people are waking up. So it looks like we have a new friend in Diz Traveler for the lives.
Yeah, Diz
Looked
Traveler's
like he had a good time.
Yeah, Diz Traveler's funny.
Lance says, yeah, he's making me think of how he's making fun of me, thinking I know French. That's why how many minutes you are away from the trailer. That's why
he didn't use any punctuation.
Oh yes, please hit the like, folks. Hit the thumbs up, please. I forgot to do that myself.
Yeah.
It's one of those.
I'm on
things
Prism, so I can't hit a thumb right now.
Direct translation is chest pillows. Rob said boobies in French, sort of.
Sort of boobies. The kind of boobies, but not totally boobies.
Rob, what's an 8-letter word for chest pillows? Justin Cortina said Rob said pillows of breast.
Pillows of breast. Pillows of breast. That is the new technical term for boobies.
Okay. Camping Therapy says I have to find a new car to buy by tomorrow afternoon.
Why?
When the buyer picks up mine.
Oh.
It's very stressful. Test drove 2 2014 Ford Escapes. I like them, but they're small, 3,500 tow capacity.
Yeah.
Well, how much do you have to tow?
She doesn't have anything. I think she sold her camper too, I think.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know what your safety net is in terms of towing capacity. A lot of the newer SUVs, if you're interested in the Chevy Traverse, you can tow 5,000 pounds with that.
And one of the older ones.
No, well, the newer ones are 5,000. The one I had was 5,200.
Yeah.
So if you want to find a 2015 Traverse, which is a nice size SUV, they tow 5,200 pounds. And that way you have a little bit of a cushion there.
Yeah. She says she only needs 1,500.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, hell, you could do that with a motorcycle. Meant to be RV.
Teresa, where's my ice cream?
No, they were cute at the camp. So get a report there on site.
So Teresa, how was everybody at the queue? Did they enjoy themselves last night?
Yes, I know. YouTube has used more data than usual. Camping Therapy says she's mentally exhausted from searching.
Yeah. Well, luckily, when I got rid of my Traverse, I knew exactly what I needed. And the newer SUVs just don't have the towing capacity that I felt comfortable with without spending a gazillion dollars. So I just went with the pickup truck option, which is plenty.
She says that they had a great time. Thank you for the love, DJ. Thank you for the love, DJ song.
Oh, you're welcome. Glad everybody had a great time. It was nice meeting everybody. Virtually, of course. Another toll plaza. What the hey?
You have to pay for all this luxury.
You gotta pay for all this luxury.
So she says she looked up a Traverse, but she only has a $10,000 budget.
Oh, okay.
And it'd be higher miles. You need to find the deal that Sonia found on this truck.
Yeah. My Colorado was a lease return. It's a 2018, and the guy only put 6,700 miles on it when he returned it after the lease was over. And he didn't even have it for the whole lease. He only had it for a year and a half out of the 3 years. So I kind of fell into this deal.
The live show. Hey, love live all the same. Hate the rain came in. Yeah, she didn't get to play the closer song.
Yeah, the rain kind of came in suddenly.
So,
Robert was worried about his equipment, so.
Rightfully so.
Yeah. I would do the same thing. I've got caught in the rain a few times, unexpectedly.
Okay, here's the preliminary question. Are you ready?
Yeah. Question.
Did you play the chain and?
No, I did not play the Chainsmokers.
Sue would have loved it if you did.
I did not play the Chainsmokers. I was not going to do that.
Solix is here.
Solex.
Holy stars, Sonia, that was an amazing party last night you hosted.
Thank you.
And Bernie is here. Did you see
Bernie's been there.
Okay. Said it was awesome. So, yeah, we're just glad that we had very few technical glitches and no internet problems.
Yeah, the internet gods were with us. Robert's unlimited internet worked out marvelously.
They said they had lots of stuff to put up. Oh, because wasn't just the equipment, it was the bar and all the other stuff.
Oh, okay.
They had to take down.
Gotcha.
Hey, you guys guys had real drinks last night instead of the virtual ones.
I asked Robert for a beer and he says, "You're the bartender. Get yourself a beer."
Bree says she threw her back out dancing.
I think Granny did too. I think she might have lost her shoes again.
I don't know. He said, had we known that Robert was going to do that, we would have notified everybody.
Yeah.
You know? But as there was, I think at one time we had almost 80 people.
Yeah.
He had almost 80 people on here. So
we had a steady 80, 88 in the beginning. He doesn't get the following in the music channel that he does in the regular Traveling Robert channel.
Well, I found out I wasn't subscribed to it last night, so I subscribed.
Well, even that, I mean, when he does a concert, it's only like 170 people, 200 people, instead of like the normal 800 that he's accustomed to.
So, meant to be says, yes, lots of dancing. We could see, we were watching the feed coming back from 2 locations.
Yeah.
And we could see people were having a good time and dancing. And as long as the music quality was good. And, yeah, we were going to try and do a little bit of a trick so you guys could see the RV the
setup.
The setup. But, quite frankly, the cord on my camera wasn't long enough. Okay, fantastic. Travis is going to grab some cookies.
Well, okay. You just go on a... What'd she say?
Breakfast.
Oh, Sherry, I want French toast and bacon, please.
Okay.
You can just squish it through the phone. That would be great.
Bree says my back is friggin' fine.
Yeah,
Gotta go to work. See you later. All right, go take care of them animals.
Aminos. Make sure the horsey's okay.
Rob says, I'm waiting for the day that Lance does a live gig showcasing his saucepan playing ability.
His what?
Saucepan playing.
With a pair of wooden spoons.
She's having biscuits and gravy.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever it is, make it with bacon. Because bacon lives matter, and bacon makes everything better.
Someone's ordering an omelet. Oh, here's Granny.
Granny.
We are heading to the campground to drop off some stuff.
stuff.
And to take a look at the trailer and make sure that, everything's okay. We'll do a video down there on midwinter visit and come back and probably have lunch at Roy Rogers. Yay.
Yay! Roy Rogers. Roast beef sandwiches. Yay, yay, yay. Roast beef Sammy.
Granny, she lost her shoes last night.
Granny, did you lose your shoes last night?
T-Squad says he misses Roy Rogers.
I love Roy Rogers. We have one freestanding Roy Rogers in the entire state. And the rest are on the rest stops on the turnpike in the parkway.
Rob says, don't forget to film a sneaking around video while you're at the campground. Bernie says there were 749 views on the RBDJ Live last night.
Woo-hoo.
Was that on Robert's video?
Yeah, because I didn't post anything.
Yeah.
You dumb New Yorker. Damn you, New Yorker.
Here's Sue.
It's the Sue Meister.
Yeah, Bernie said that was on the Robert Morales
Yeah.
feed.
That's the only place it's been posted.
Solik says Roy Rogers was a friend of my family, a true blue Montanan. Yeah, and his roast beef sandwiches are good too.
And his roast beef sandwiches rock.
Was Sonia speaking French? I've heard her speak in tongues once in a while, but I don't think she was speaking French. Well, here we are, Sue.
You knew we were driving.
I thought we mentioned that.
Yeah, we told her we were driving.
Maybe she missed it on the phone. That's okay. So you have Bob look at this. This is like what it looks like to drive real vehicles on the internet.
Yeah. This is not a car simulator program.
Okay, Justin and Christina are leaving, I think.
Bye, Justin and Christina. And late happy anniversary according to their Instagram.
Oh, oh, good. Kaylee says that Bruce didn't have paint over Mousy.
Goody.
Granny wants to know, is your new computer working out? I still haven't purchased one yet. I'm still using my iPad.
Yes. And it's almost paid off.
Here's a couple of things that I don't like about it. You can't do a hard wire to your router or to your switch on it. It's only Wi-Fi. And I'm not crazy about the microphone
Headset jack.
But other than that, it looks like it's working great. I told Bob what Jim said and he laughed. He said much more fun and safe to drive a simulator truck on the road. Well, I would agree with that. Kaylee wants to know what brand of computer you got.
It's a Lenovo IdeaPad.
Solik says, Kaylee, that's funny stuff, but Sonia speaks tongues. Camping Therapy says, I used to eat bacon and eggs every day, then I was diagnosed with fatty liver disease. So I had to change my diet. I rarely eat red meat. And Rob says, no hardware? Are they taking the Mickey Mouse? No, you can't do a hardwire connection to a network with it.
There's no
I didn't notice when she ordered it because, like, who the hell would take that jack away? But apparently, that's the new thing now. They want everything on Wi-Fi. Rob finished his crossword puzzle.
The poopy crossword puzzle.
Sue says, hey, it's Rob on the road. It's our friend. Is it? It is our friend from north of Canada.
North of Swedenia. I don't know why he feels like he has to do like 90.
He's in a hurry. Randy says now she's hungry hearing everybody talk about food.
But did she lose her shoes last night? That's what I want to know.
Solex says, wasn't going to check out people on YouTube today. Thought you said you were going grocery shopping. Holy stars, you never said it was interstate groceries. No, we're
going to the campground.
Going to the campground. Sonia has a bunch of wood that they cut up for at work, and we're going to take it down there. Went to the RV. We had a great time, Sue. Robert was awesome to meet in person and hang out with Sonia. We can't thank you enough for the music.
Oh, you're welcome. It was fun doing it. I enjoyed it a lot. I'm glad that it worked. It's a big relief to know that everything went smoothly and everybody had fun.
Rob's going to do Sudoku now.
Oh, God. Oh, Granny said she lost her shoes.
Oh,
right? Was that what she
yes,
said?
I lost my shoes last night. Thanks to the great show.
She probably has to buy a lot of shoes because she's always losing them.
Ask how much rain they got.
Teresa, how much rain did you get last night? And how hard did it rain?
Rain till 3 in the morning. Wow, then way more wind than rain.
Oh, so the wind came back.
So it says it was very clever of you and Robert to present the music party last night on a non-YouTube platform. We did that on purpose to avoid copyright issues that came up on the live stream.
Yeah.
And, you know, Robert, that music channel he has isn't monetized, so...
He doesn't care.
He doesn't really care.
But the program that we used is the program that the company that Jim works for is what they sell. So it's kind of like, to put it in layman's terms, Zoom's competitor. If you want to look at it like that.
Yeah, it does. It does a lot more than just that piece, but
that's
just a piece of the program. It does phone calls and texting and does all kinds of stuff. It
has its own chat.
It's designed for businesses. So Bruce is showing his painting for Sonia.
Uh-huh. Damn it.
No, we can't be in two places at the same time.
He's probably watching me on his TV.
Maybe.
It's usually what he does. He'll stream me. He'll put me on his TV, and then show his painting on his monitor. Or his computer screen, actually.
Yeah. Solix, you couldn't get on it because you didn't have the link, and you weren't.
It was a special meeting link.
Yeah, it was a special link that you had to have to get in. It's kind of like the same thing as a Zoom meeting, right? You go to a Zoom meeting, they send you a link, you click on it, and then there's a meeting number and all kinds of other stuff that you have to do. So, but unless you had the link, you couldn't get in. And if you tried to get in, it would throw you out, and then it would block your IP address. Sharon says she's melting, making it because if I put the extractor fan on, I can't hear you.
Oh, the vent hood fan,
Yes,
maybe?
yeah.
The range fan?
Yeah.
Range hood fan? Or the wall fan that you
Yeah.
have?
Yeah, I
The
don't.
exhaust fan.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how. Well, anyway, yeah, it blocked your. I'll have to look at. I didn't get a notice of a blocked IP address. That's all it's. But I guess the security works,
Yeah.
so that's good. Let's see. They got everything. This is from Activate. We got everything put up in time and bunkered down in time before the wind came.
Okay.
Great group of people, teamwork, but the sun is shining bright and beautiful this morning.
Yay.
We're out searching for any people that got drunk and wandered into the desert. No, I just added that. Yeah, so the security's pretty good on the system. Fear and Loathing in Quartzsite, Rob says.
Fear and Loathing?
Yeah, like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas by Hunter Thompson. You've never heard of Hunter S. Thompson?
No.
That's a movie you have to watch.
No.
Hunter Thompson was the inventor of gonzo journalism.
Whatever that means. I don't know what that means. How many in the chat?
17.
17 people!
Okay. A Wally World secret. If the Walmart employee wants to see your sales slip and cough on it, they will pass you through automatically. Been there, done that. Consultants.
He can't come over. Yeah, he can. Never mind.
No, it's not going to say that.
No. But he can come over here if he wants to.
He's, it's coffee, 11:30, lunchtime.
It's lunchtime.
Now we have 18 again.
Well,
Getting warm in here.
yeah. It's the sun beating on the truck.
The sun's beating on the truck.
then you eat a cookie.
T-Squad says we might have to stop at Roy Rogers before the campsite. No. It's easier to get to from the northbound side of the park.
Yeah. Kind of.
Oh, did you see they're going to implode the old Trump Tower and Trump Casino building?
Oh, really?
Vacant? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, supposedly it was supposed to be done last month and something happened, and so it had to be rescheduled. Sue says don't laugh and choke on your Oreo like I did yesterday, so...
You're not supposed to do that, Sue. You're not supposed to choke on your Oreo. That's because Rob made a cameo appearance on Trivia yesterday.
I was so happy when Sonia was posting the music last night. Anytime it lasts, I hunt out people's YouTube channels. Did not find Jim Foster, TGIF, or others. Well, I don't have any content, Solix. So
you can go, Solix, you can go to my channel and look at my subscribers, and you'll find them there. Jim is only a supporter; he doesn't create content. TGIF is also just a channel supporter. So you can find them from my page if you want to go there and look.
Rob says they're lobbying to pull the letters off Trump Tower in Chicago.
You literally like put them in your pocket or something.
Yeah, I know. I just remember what pocket I put them in.
Give us a minute. Jim put his phone down for a second, so.
Let's see. Sharon says she loves the way we all support one another's channels.
Absolutely. The snacks are in the bag, and I hope everybody has their seatbelts on. Because I know Rob doesn't like to wear a seatbelt.
Solik says, unlike what Lance says, I'm not a CIA operative, so I hesitate poking around people's channels. Well, that's what they're there for.
That's what they're there for, to check them out and
Check them out.
subscribe and visit their lives or leave comments on their videos.
Sue says that some people hide the channels they're sub to, but I don't. They don't give a reason or why they go from your channel to someone else's. I think it's a good way to support other channels. And we agree.
I know I got 5 subscribers from that concert last night, and only one of them showed up as a notification in my email. The other 4 were probably had themselves set up as private, so I don't know who they are. I'd have to go and look in the list.
Granny needs a little more explanation
On what?
on hiding channels.
On Who does she want to hide?
No. She questioned the statement hiding channels.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't have to share your subscriber list.
No, you don't. You can leave your subscriber list private if you want. It's in your settings.
Granny said she's going to check it. She wants everybody to see who she follows.
What?
Solik says, yes, it is. But in the flavor of friendships, you have now given me permission, so I'm going to slobber all over your channel. What?
Well, okay. Just make sure you clean up your mess. And sanitize when you're done.
Yes, please.
Please sanitize my channel when you're done slobbering all over it.
Sanitize. Priceless. T-Squad says that's a good point. I need not hide mine. So this way, one's unsubscribed to me can see that they support the channel.
Yeah. Because sometimes people that check out your channel will go to your subscriber list to see if there's anybody else that they might want to hook up through you.
Yeah, Kaylee says, well, she's asking Charlie Jandy to check her channel, but it shows. I mean, mine shows.
Yeah, Jim's,
even if you're not a content provider.
right. And there's probably so many Jim Fosters out there in the world that
Rob finished Suku already?
he's a very smart man.
Damn.
Yeah, if you have somebody that you're like looking to check out, but you know that their name is really common, it's easier just to go to that person's channel and link them, go through their list to find that person.
Yeah, Solik says, I don't think I have my sub list listed. And Rob is exercising his brains. That's key. So that's fun.
It is fun.
I sound like Richard.
You do not sound like
Kaylee. Did they get going this morning yet? Kaylee?
Are they moving yet?
Joe Van says, yeah, that's why a lot of people can't find me. Kaylee says, Rob says, Sunday puzzles in the newspaper gives me something to do.
Yeah.
What's a newspaper?
That's because he's not used to being off on a weekend.
What's a newspaper?
Rob, you'll have to send us a copy of a British newspaper, just so we can see what it looks like.
It looks the same as an American newspaper. It's white, it's got black printing on it.
Well, you know what I mean. Like how they set it up and everything.
Kaylee says she's waiting for an answer from Lucretia. Sure, Kaylee, you can drop your link. I think she could drop her own link, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're a content supporter, Kaylee can drop your link, for TGIF and herself, and she can drop Jim's link if she can find it through mine, just so you guys have somebody to connect to if you want.
Rob says, and it's full of lies.
It's not full of lies. Oh, yeah, the newspaper. The newspaper's full of lies.
Yes, Kaylee, you have a link. If you go to your channel, if you go to your Kaylee channel, there's a link there.
Yeah, whatever's in the address bar up top. Just copy and paste that.
Everybody on YouTube has a link.
Right.
Whether you're
a creator or not.
That was Solik says that was the original reason for YouTube before Google messed it up.
Woohoo! It's our exit.
Is the America in a beautiful pass accepted on the side of the highways?
On what side of the highways? I think it's for parks, national parks only, I think. Or state parks. Yeah. I don't know if it's...
Yeah, they frown upon you stopping on the...
side of the road, yeah.
Whether you have one of those or not.
And there's signs posted, do not stop, do not park on the side of the road, or no overnight stays on the side of the road. Or
in the rest areas, for that matter.
Yeah, depends on...
You know, like the rest areas around Atlantic City, there's a 4-hour limit to stay there. It's a touchy point on some channels, Sue said. Personally, it irritates me when I go to a channel and see they've hidden your subs.
Yeah.
If someone wants to click off your channel, they'll do it anyway. Bernie's. By the way, everybody, Bernie's in California. She says all the roads are clear and open for burning up the roads. They can choose from, but they're right by the 15 south to 10 east.
That would just make, that's more direct. They're right there.
Says,
they just said that the Cajon Pass was the one that was closed, I guess, due to snow or whatever, so. But if they had a GPS from the beginning, they would have been there 2 days ago. And Bernie even said, listen to what I'm telling you. Listen to what I'm telling you.
I don't know. Sometimes I think that chat, when I'm watching it, has too many people trying to tell her what to do.
Yeah, too many chefs spoil the
flustered.
soup. Yeah.
You know?
Too many chefs spoil the soup.
Whatever. She'll get there. For live RDs on RV breakdowns, check out Bonfire.
Oh, that's my store link.
Oh, the store link. Camping Therapy says she uses a GPS to go 15 minutes from home. Joe says they need Google Maps on their phone. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, most phones come automatically with Google Maps. You know, if it's an Android anyway. Like where I'm going, I obviously have been here a gazillion times before, so I don't need the GPS. On the way back, we will to get to the Roy Rogers, but other than that, we know where we're going. You know, if I was going to Quartzsite, I would have the GPS on. So.
Oh, yeah. Solik says, my first YouTube was 9 years ago. Only did it to poke fun at my brother, whom said, there is no fish at Glacier Lake. They frozen fish.
Frozen fish.
Cut out the middleman. Yeah. Granny says, when I hit the Quartzsite, you will not be following me live for sure. I would nut up on you all. So it says there's a fish every cast. Camping Therapy says, I like it traveling far because it tells me how much longer to go, where the cops are, traffic, etc.
Right.
Rob says, nudge that car in the front, no time for waiting around. Granny says, just so many people telling me what I should or should not do. Yeah.
Yeah, you get all confused and mixed up and flustered and any other adjective you might want to use.
Stick that Garmin on the windshield, push where you want to go, and or use your phone, or
Yeah.
put some Traveling Robert music in the CD player. You're good.
Well, we do. That's a lie. But if it is, it's only open on weekends.
Yeah.
One of the ones that I DJ at, they close one half of the park and winterize it, and then the other half is only open on the weekends.
Joe wants to know how much vodka goes in scrambled eggs.
Oh, about a shot.
Maybe 2.
Maybe 2 shots, depending on how many eggs you're using.
Granny says that depends on who's making.
The hell did Sue just type?
Oh, she's talking to Souls.
Oh, okay.
She's talking about how they started Lucky Dog Productions.
That's a 200 character post there, Sue.
Well, they'll get there.
Hopefully today.
And then they'll have a week or 2 to mull over how they're going to get back.
I mean, they're only 2.5 or 3.5 hours from. I just would have kept on going, but see, that's just me because I don't mind driving in the dark.
Yeah. The one thing I did switch over to her live for a little while. And the one thing that I agree with her, I don't mind driving in the dark, but I hate driving in the dark and in rain.
Yeah.
I don't even mind the snow. That was a rolling stop.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
We stopped. It wasn't a California stop. This is what we call it in Jersey anyway. I had to move up a little bit because there were some blind spots I couldn't see on either side of the crossroad.
No, you definitely stop at that one. In case somebody coming the other way doesn't see the
Stop sign.
The stop sign. It's a 4-way stop.
It's a 4-way stop. And there was blind spots on the corners with bushes and stuff, so I had to pull out a little bit.
To the right here is a Wawa. Did you say blonde stop or blind stop?
Blind. It was a blind corner.
That was Sue.
Internet connection is unstable.
Yeah, it's buffering. We're in that.
We're in
area.
that weird area.
Yes.
There we go. We're back. We're back. Oh, kind of.
No,
Come on, light.
Okay, it's yeah.
Come on, you crazy traffic light. Let's go.
Yeah, there's very little signal right here. It'll
Yeah.
We're kind of close to Atlantic City International Airport, and they not allowed to have towers around here.
I was gonna say there's Mr. Corvette, but that's another one.
It's another one. I don't think that's a Corvette. I think that's
It's
a
Camaro? Oh, it might be a Camaro. Hard to tell. No, it might be a Corvette.
He's driving it like a Corvette.
Yeah. He debadged it.
Oh, Bruce is here. He said he mooned the guy next to us. He smiled, undisturbed.
Troy's not here to play with Bruce in the back seat.
See?
He can't steal his
Camping therapy, how much is gas? It's $2.75 in Pennsylvania. And
I think I passed the gas station. It was $2.56 yesterday.
Yeah, I just looked at the Wawa and I didn't. It's anywhere between $2.30 and $2.55.
Yeah. It's kind of dumb.
Wait, it'll go up.
Yeah, I know. And when the summer hits, it'll go up when they change the gas over.
There's other reasons. Jim, Sonia, did you remember to put the speak and spell on charge for Monday night?
I don't need to speak and spell. Somebody else does.
See. This area on the left is the backside of Atlantic City Airport.
The airport.
Bernie says Sonia knows our story. We had 100 subs back when that was what it took to monetize. Bob got his first check from YouTube, and they literally the next day notified you need 1,000 and they demonetized it.
You're an asshole.
Please. Oh my.
Asshole.
Solik says, damn it, now I'm going to have to think of Bruce as having a great ass. Okay, and Bruce says, oh, and I lotion too.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Kaylee just got her live notification now.
Oh my God, an hour, almost 2 hours in?
Rob says, I see there's some talk about butts. Time to take the pants off. Kaylee says, thank goodness, Bruce, no one likes a dry skin butt. Plus, it puts better prints on the window. Honk.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
I'm driving up here, up your nose with a rubber hose. She did worse than that.
I did, yeah, for the first time ever. Guy just pissed me off.
This week.
You don't pass on the right when the freaking lane ends.
Sonia, trivia time. In the USA, Montana is known as the worst place to drive.
No,
We have
New Jersey
nations
is.
with worst drivers. The nation's worst driver. I don't know how that could be with all those years of like having the U.S. equivalent of the Autobahn. Kaylee, I believe the term is moist buns.
Oh my God, really?
Bernie told you, easy killer. Granny said, get him, Sonia.
You saw that, right? Freaking idiot. God, people are dumb. Just so you can get a whole car ahead, and the guy that was in front of me is driving slow anyway, so you really didn't get anywhere.
So, okay, we're going to have our report here about no more drivers are nuttier. Atlanta has crazy drivers, says Granny. Rob says, try driving around Illinois. It's mostly uncontrolled car parking and crashing. Keely says, I'm with you, Granny. We can bump them off the road and pull them in the woods.
Yeah, in the Pine Barrens.
Sue says you haven't been on I-4 from Daytona to Tampa through Orlando. They say it's the worst road to drive in the country. I believe it. I've actually driven the I-4 from Daytona. Actually, I've been from Orlando over to 17, past where Disney World and Universal is and everything. And it's really really okay, I guess. And Kaylee says New York City's got you all beat except for maybe parts of California. Driving in Manhattan is
worse than driving in New Jersey.
It takes a special mindset.
Yeah, and if you don't mind your hair turning gray in the process.
Bruce says, note to Jim, do not get Sonia a brush guard for the front bumper. I think I'm going to get her one of those things like they put on the front of the police cars.
Yeah, that's what he means. Sonia needs a lift on her truck so she can roll over everybody.
Now, Sonia. I've had my car now. My car's a 2016. And I still, like, there's times when I just want to tap the horn and I can't.
He can't find the horn because he never uses it.
I never use it.
You just see these little things, this little thing here, this is a horn.
I see it.
Except yours has one on each
Sue
side.
says I-4 starts down the road from us between DeLand and Daytona. Yeah, when I go to my mom's, if I go down 95, I get off at the 95-4 interchange and go west, and then I go out to, I think it's 17 there, and then go down 17 into Arcadia. It's a nice ride. Once you get on, go through all these cute little towns. Lucky dog. Jim get an air horn and blasted a drive. I actually had a car that had air horns on it.
Kaylee says they call her a deer slayer.
They call that a deer slayer.
Oh.
Just wind down the window and shout incoherent abuse. It's part of the British driving test. Bernie says I should have invested in hair color.
Hair.
So. Oh, so you're over. Sue says that they live over by off of 17 and 92 at International Speedway Boulevard.
Oh, by Daytona.
By Daytona.
Oh, which reminds me, I think there's 9 Saturdays left to the Daytona 500.
Yes.
Woo-wee! NASCAR's back.
They're going to have qualifying and practice and everything.
Yeah. NASCAR's back on Valentine's Day. So excited.
Granny says, okay, I'm looking at my channel, but I do not see all this. Click on the...
It's in your settings somewhere, Granny.
Yeah. And you should be able to see all your subscriptions. You go down to the subscriptions tab.
Yeah. I can't remember where
Rob says he's booking leave just for the Daytona 500. Rob is a NASCAR fan?
I know. I didn't know that.
I didn't know. Who's your driver, Rob? We'll have to see if we're ever going to talk to again. Of course we follow NASCAR.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they're making a left turn and another left turn. Not so fast there, Bruce. There's actually going to be, I think, 6 road course races this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're going to Road America. They're going to do the Roval.
Well, the Roval's in North Carolina.
They're going to do, they're going to Road America. They're going to Roval. They're going to the one up in New York State again.
Oh, Glen.
Provided that the governor
Watkins
opens his thing. Watkins Glen.
Yeah.
They're going to... I think there's 6 road courses this year. Lucretia says she's going to let RVing with G reroute them around the mountain. Going to take several extra hours. She doesn't care. She thinks it's safer. That's fine. I think the biggest panic with her was mountains. So let her be.
Yeah.
Nate says he took a school trip to New York City. We were crossing the road, and one of my classmates almost got hit. Took one of the chaperones kicked the car's tire. He got out and started yelling at her. Yes, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to New York, Nate.
Mm-hmm.
They call Philadelphia the city of brotherly love. Manhattan's got nothing on them.
There is no brotherly love in Manhattan. Why is she breaking all the way back here?
What difference does it make? In this particular case, what difference does it make?
It doesn't, I'm just saying.
Well, maybe she wanted to look at her GPS minute. Yeah, that's exactly what she was doing. She wanted to see where this intersection was. Say you're sorry.
No.
Yes.
How come Lance isn't saying anything?
I don't know if he's here.
You said he was there.
He was, but I don't think he's here anymore. Trivia. The most dangerous road to drive in America is the highway between Solatenta and Kenai. Every time you talk moose milk, I think of that. Moose kills more people than milk helps. What state is that?
That might be in Swedenia.
Well, he's not in Swedenia.
I don't know where Solex is.
He's in California.
Oh, he's in California.
I think.
Well, I know Bernie's in California.
Granny just told you to settle down.
Yes, Granny.
Death by moose. I've seen people that have hit deer. In fact, my father had a deer run into the side of his station wagon one year. Of all things, he was going hunting. I wouldn't want to think about hitting a moose.
Yeah, I know, really. And a deer.
It's
the deer T-boned him.
Yeah, it's in Alaska. There's a lot of dangerous roads in Alaska.
Like the ice roads.
Well, I'm just thinking about the Dalton.
Yeah, the Dalton, yeah.
Wait, Lucretia's going to say that's her next trip. Oh, I want to do the Dalton Highway. 14% grades. Oh.
What?
Bruce said they had a great game of Whack-A-Troll in his chat today.
Oh, damn it.
The gas here, somebody asked before, regular is 257. At Wawa.
Sorry, Bruce, I was driving. I have let you down. I am sorry. I hope you still like me.
Think about it. A moose is taller than most cloven-hoofed creatures. Hit a moose, and it shaves the top of the car off. I know they weigh like between 1,000 and 2,000 pounds. And we have them on the East Coast. They have them in Maine. So we should have said. Rob says, I've written a car off by hitting a badger.
A badger?
Those things are like balls of hate and destruction.
I love his
Took
word.
the front of the car, engine block, and driver's suspension to pieces.
I love his wording.
Sue says to my comment about going to the Dalton, Sue says she'll probably want to go up to Canada for a meetup with the marshal.
Oh, yeah, okay. Just so she can whack him in the head a few thousand times, maybe, but that's about it.
Lucretia?
No, Sue.
No. We're talking about Lucretia. Lucretia was going to go to the Dalton.
Sue likes playing Whack-A-Troll. It's her favorite game.
Haley says, I've not had the luck of prey running into my car. When I'm hunting people, prey. I have to put in some effort. Do you have one of those little pedestrian stamps, Kaylee? You know, you hit a pedestrian like the fighter pilot, you paint a little pedestrian on the side of the car. Kaylee says Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, New Hampshire, and some of Massachusetts. Link Rainey's about to hit 2,200 followers.
Woo-woo!
Salute! Vermont Paint says, I've driven in every state but Hawaii, but I'm young. I've actually driven in Hawaii, and first off, it's almost impossible to get lost. And second, they have interstate highways in Hawaii. I don't know if anybody knows that. Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
They do. Sharon says, I live in the 5th friendliest city in Europe. We're also famous for overwhelming knife crime. So that means they attack you, but we'll help you to the hospital. Solik says, I was going to a party 60 miles away. Totally missed the party because I hit a skunk and spent 3 hours doing a formal burial ceremony for the poor thing.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I hope you had lots of tomato juice to de-stink your car, too.
Yeah, exactly.
So driving in Hawaii is pretty cool. But when you rent a car there, they actually give you maps in the car, and they have roads that you're not allowed to take the rental car on.
Oh.
Because they're not improved. Of course, when I was in Hawaii, I just totally ignored it whenever I wanted.
Wait, oh, it's on the floor.
River's kind of frozen down
there. Yeah, look at that. The Great Egg Harbor River.
Yeah, interstate has another meaning there. No, it has to do with funding. Yeah. The federal government pays money to fund interstate highways, and when I think Alaska has one too. But you get federal money if you have interstate highways. So on the Big Island, in Oahu, there's the H1, the H2, the H3, and H4, and they're interstate highways. Solik said, who was it that said fresh roadkill? Good. Is that a Jersey guy? No, I would kind of think that might have been a little further south. Sue says she's driven in Hawaii but never to Alaska. You aren't supposed to drive past a certain town on Maui on the road to Hana, but so many have. We went there with a tour guide on a small shuttle.
Mela, Kamiki, Maka, make Kaylee make me a sandwich.
Well, you don't have to be going that fast, Bruce. You just have a really long snorkel on the car. Bruce says, how long do you have to... Sharon says they've actually adopted the Glasgow model in parts of the U.S. because of our success in reducing knife attacks. Rob went to pee, and he's back now.
That's great.
Kaylee says she's renaming her driveway to I-57.
I-57.
Vermont says really long.
Five minutes to the campground, yay. Or 3.5 miles by now.
Bruce says he drove to Alaska in an OHC, overhead cab. Not a trip I enjoyed. Bree says, Bruce, you need to write a book.
Where does
Solix says this I was in Oahu, Hawaii for years. Every time people want pineapple on a pizza, I'm crying. Try running through a pineapple field without getting bloodied legs. Sharon wants to know who wants soup. Sharon wants to know who wants soup.
Soup. I'll take some cream of chicken soup, please. I hope you don't have to pee because there's nowhere to pee.
No, that's right. No, that's not that I have to pee. I'm starting to get hungry. Bruce says no one wants to read about a truck driver. I had clothes on and I was normal, nothing special. Joe wants tomato soup. Kaylee says that Lucretia's going to follow George's instructions to go around the mountain instead of going through the pass. The pass is supposed to be like clothed in snow.
Yeah.
So. Solik says we need to send Lance chicken soup every time he falls out of bed.
Look, we made it.
Is Lance getting roofied with eggs every day? Bruce?
Who knows?
Who knows? You gotta start dropping some of those eggs in water and see if they float or sink.
Yeah, exactly. I bet.
Campground. That is right. Is Lance in hibernation today? He was here before.
He was here, yeah. Now we have to go in the out. Means we have to go past the entrance and the mailbox.
How the hell did they chain them?
Oh, the gate's down. Okay. They left this one up.
Well, I guess they have to leave. Oh, they have a chain here.
Yeah, we're going in the wrong entrance. It's kind of weird. We're going in the exit.
Dan, Dan is here. Just came in.
Dan, the vintage.
Wife left the eggs boiling in the pot and went out to the store. Everybody knows what happens when the eggs are boiled and way too long. Yeah, they kind of explode and make a...
Oh, Joe's here.
Mess.
Hi, camper. All right, we have to back up to... What's this?
Well, you can either...
Oh, my rack fell over.
Yeah, wind.
Good thing we're putting wood in it.
That depends on how long they cut it.
It's in short pieces. All the wood that was in it's still on the ground. That's amazing. What's going on? Just came to drop off some stuff that I didn't want to leave in the back of the truck, so I actually should have backed in, but I'm gonna go park on Paul's site and just go through the trees. It's usually what I do. She looks good.
Yep, she does. All fixed up now?
What? No, they're coming back on opening weekend to do the water heater.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. That Friday. That was the first appointment, so. At least all my wood that was in the rack before it fell over is still there. That's a good thing. All right, let me go do this.
Alrighty.
See you. You too. I just wanted to. Okay.
Going out? I'm going the other way. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, here it is. It survived so far.
Oh, look.
What?
Pauline and he. Where's this? I know. I think he moved to a different site.
Who?
Pauline and Ron. Look, the camper's not there.
No, maybe they took it for. They didn't take the rest of their stuff. Maybe they took it for maintenance, or maybe they don't keep it here over the winter.
I don't know, but I saw Ron write something that they were gonna move to a different site. Well, that sucks. All right, let's see. Gonna ride right over the septic cover. Oh, I have to go that way. There's the trees. That's what I'm looking for.
I like how Sonia is suggesting that she's going to empty the wood out. We all know poor, long-suffering Jim will have to do it.
Oh my God, no he won't. He'll just help. It's not big, huge logs or anything. You're going to have to get out and make sure I got room for the tailgate to go down.
It's wingding wood.
It's pallet wood, yeah, wingding wood.
Vermont just said bang.
Thanks, Solex. We're actually backed up to the other side of the site. So, alright guys, let me jump off of here so we can get get this wood unloaded.
You're good where you are, honey.
Okay. Jim, join the wood loaders union, go on strike. Alright, so sorry, Bruce. Gotta unload the wood. We'll be back when we get done. I'll do a video. And we'll come back on when we leave. Maybe when we drive around after we put the wood in the rack, then we'll give you a virtual ride around the campground if you want to see that. Kathleen! Thank you. We'll see you guys in a little bit. You want to watch? You want to watch us put in the... Oh my god, okay. Wait, how much battery do I have? 65%. Okay, alright. Alright. Ugh.